We going?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Echo Rose here. Today we are going to be filming a video that is not like anything that I've done on this channel before, which is why I have recruited Carma to help me edit and film it. Also, no wig. We're serious today. We're taking this seriously. We are going to be conducting an interview with a member of one of Nettlebrook's founding families. She reached out to me via Instagram and told me that she had been advised that she should reach out to me and that the both of us could help each other a lot. But this is a big deal, guys. This is the first member of a rich family in Nettlebrook who has decided to reach out to us about our investigation and to take us seriously, really. To be honest, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm also ecstatic that she reached out because this kind of feels like it's real now. And I also know that I wouldn't have had the courage to make the first move, so I couldn't have done it without you guys, really. I'm sure you're wondering who we are going to be meeting with today, and I don't know if you remember an incident from not so long ago. Well, we're going to be meeting with Abigail Hale today, aka the mayor's daughter, aka scrunchy.princess.xo on Instagram, aka
the person who got me fired from my last job as a janitor at Bogwick Academy.
But, you know, I've heard from a lot of you that Abbi is really in need of some emotional support right now, some guidance or something. And so I am putting that all behind me so that we can all be professional here. And also, just in general, it was really big of her to reach out and agree to do this. And it's going to be helpful for all of us. So, let's get into the interview, shall we? Abbi, thank you so much for coming out here and filming with us today.
Yeah, totally.
So, I know that there's a lot of things that I'm curious about, but I guess we should start with, is there anything that you would like to talk about?
I guess I feel like I need to talk about Zoe.
Really? Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you know.
Well, everything that we know about Zoe we found out from you and your friends on your little cyberbullying account on Instagram.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that account was my fault. I regret doing it, but it happened. Mm-hmm. And I was hurting, so I said some pretty hurtful things about others, and, yeah, I'm just trying to make amends, move forward. Right. It was stupid.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, it's good that you're owning up to it. That's what's important.
Yeah. Zoe and I were friends at Bogwick, and she came in, sophomore year or something, and it was Alexa that, brought her into our group.
Was it Alexa Wick, the other girl who was on the Fallen Angels account that was talked about a lot?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we kind of had a falling out, too.
Okay. I mean, could you tell me some more about Alexa Wick? Because it seems like she and Zoe were really close, from what I've heard. Have you talked with Alexa since Zoe went missing?
I mean, we talked casually at school, but once we graduated, we didn't talk. There was just nothing to say between us.
Okay. Well...
after everything, I didn't even know that she'd want to talk to me.
After everything? Can you tell me what everything is? Because, I mean, if you want to talk about this, let's talk. You came all the way out here, so...
Yeah, there were just, a lot of... It was a piling of many different arguments and just stupid shit happening. Yeah.
Okay, well, the impression that I got from the Nettlebrook's Fallen Angels account before I was blocked from it was that, whoever was running the account seemed to, hate her by the names that they would call in Alexa and like, the things that they were saying about Alexa and, like, the things that she did and, like, Zoe and everything.
Yeah, I guess it was just coming from a really bad time. A lot of things were happening, and I think it all just got more escalated than anybody expected. But yeah, it was definitely my fault. I had a lot of personal things happening, and I definitely took it out on Alexa and Zoe.
Okay, so, on the topic of Alexa, could you elaborate more on your relationship with her or your friendship in the past? Because it definitely seems like there's history there.
Yeah, I mean, we just used to be best friends.
Mm-hmm. Best friends, okay.
Yeah. So it's just really, it's hard to think about, it's hard to talk about.
Let's not talk about Alexa for now. Let's talk about Zoe, because Zoe is obviously very relevant to both of us. Tell me about who she was when you knew her, and not, like, tell me who she was as a person, not what you wrote about her on the account.
Yeah, of course. Just super smart, super cool. She got into so many Ivy League schools, or accepted into so many, and she is just so driven and knows what she wants to do, and I guess I was just jealous.
Wow.
And yeah, she's just so smart. She, like, her dream was to work for Apple and do viral marketing and computer science. Just, like, the coolest.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually had no idea.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yeah.
But she didn't graduate from Bogwick this spring or summer, right? She hasn't been here.
Right.
Okay. So, where do you think that Zoe is now? Because she's obviously not still here.
Well,
And I mean, like, you and your friends on your little account hypothesized that she had run off with someone. Run off with a teacher at Bogwick. So, care to elaborate on that?
yeah. Yeah, Mr. Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
He was the music and arts teacher.
Okay.
Just generally creepy vibes.
And do you think they ran off together, or was that something you were just saying for the account to spread drama?
No, I definitely think they did.
You think that Zoe actually left with this creepy teacher, like she dropped everything and, like, missed a graduation and everything for this?
I guess.
You guess. What do you mean you guess? This is a really serious thing to be guessing about.
She's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, she was living in a rough home life situation, and I don't really know that she would have been able to go to college. Obviously, she had scholarships and was accepted, but I just don't know, with her family home life being what it is, that she would have been able to.
Okay, so she came from a rough situation, whatever, she maybe couldn't afford to go to college. What does that have to do with her running off with this Mr. Phillips? Are you, like, why would she leave her education to run off with this guy? Like, is he gonna pay for college, or, like, is she in love with him, or what? Like,
I mean, she definitely referred to him as her sugar daddy.
are you
Yeah.
a teacher? Okay, so did he, like, buy stuff for her, or, like...
I'm not really sure what their situation was like, because our friendship had been in turmoil since.
Mm-hmm. But it was definitely an inappropriate teacher-student relationship, that's for sure. If she was saying stuff like this.
I mean, I definitely see it as inappropriate.
Mm-hmm. So he was buying her stuff? Do you know if he was...
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they were romantically involved, but, and I'm not sure what Zoe is capable of.
Okay.
But, it seemed like playing with him might get her somewhere.
She enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
As cool as Zoe was, it was like kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
All of us were telling her not to do it.
Yeah.
And that it seemed inappropriate, not okay. But she didn't listen to any of us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if there's not anything else you'd like to tell us, I think we can be like ready.
I have something I need to say.
What? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm really sorry. Honestly. I mean, I got you fired. That's not okay. And I feel so shitty about it. And I'm really sorry. And thanks for allowing me to be on your channel and speak my truth. And, I hope that we can move forward. And, I know that, like, what I did is never gonna be okay. But I just needed you to know that I know that.
Thank you. I mean, thank you for that. Because, like, thank you. I was just still kind of mad, but,
For good reason, though, like, it was really shitty.
But, like, I also know that I don't know anything about the situation that was going on, but it wasn't just you, also. It was. And I don't know anything about the others. I'm not trying to call anyone else out, but, like, I appreciate it. And it's really mature of you to be able to say that. Especially on your fucking YouTube channel. All is forgiven. I mean, yeah. And if in the future, I mean, like, no pressure or anything, but in the future, if you want to work with us more towards, I don't know, solving the mystery or whatever, you're welcome to.
I mean, I'm definitely curious.
Yeah, well, curiosity is the most important thing. That's why we all got together in the first place,
Yeah.
right? So, and we're always open to having, I mean, the more perspectives, the better, to help us figure this out, so.
Yeah. Cool.